Okay, so I finished the end of round 2, and I've gone ahead and joined it and chained 1, and we're going to do a single crochet stitch. Now we're going to change to a single. We're still going to do our increasing. We still want it to be a little bit bigger, but we're just going to do single instead of a double crochet. So that would be our increase there. Then we're going to do 1 single crochet here, and then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And then 1 in the next, and then 2 in the next. Okay, go ahead and do that all the way around, and we'll pick up on the other end. Okay, I've completed the 2 single crochet and 1 and 2 and 1 in this round, and this is exactly the size that we need now for the end of its snout. So we're going to switch back to our I hook, going from our G back to our I, and we're going to chain another one, because we did 1 and that's 2, and we're going to go back to our double crochets. We're going to do 1 double crochet stitch in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and complete this round and we will continue. Okay, so there's his little whiskers. That is the cutest darn thing I've ever seen. Alright, that is amazingly cute. So now we are going to take and we are going to put a piece right here, because he kind of has like a long triangle piece right here. So I'm going to grab, actually I'm going to grab a hot pink, and I didn't show you that at the beginning, but I'm going to grab a hot pink color and do that piece. We're going to do it very similar to this. So go ahead and grab hot pink and we will continue with this piece. Okay, I call it a hot pink. It's not really a hot pink. It's just a little bit brighter than this pink and a little bit pinker than the dark pink. So it's kind of in between the two hues. So go ahead and grab your yarn. And we're still using the same size crochet hook as before. And do our normal slip stitch. So we're going to start with a nice wide base again. So we're going to chain, so you don't want it to be too loose. Start over. Bring it in. So I'm going to chain 8 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, again, remember with the single crochet, it is going to make that piece stretch a bit. Alright, so now we're going to do a single crochet straight across, just as we did before, to the end, and we're going to chain up 1 and turn. Okay, so I've done the single crochet back across. That was the second row. I've chained my 1. And so we're going to do a single crochet and another one, and I'm just working this out as I go. And then we're going to do a decrease here, so pick it up like you were going to go over it again, but we're not, and then go to the next one, pick it up, you have 3, and pull through all 3. And then do your 2 single crochets here. Make sure you pick up both of those stitches. And then into that chain space right at the end. And then chain 1 and turn. And we're going to continue the process of double crochet and then do the decrease and double crochet kind of a thing until we get it to a nice point at the end. So continue on with that, and I'll meet you up at the end of this. Okay, I finished this little piece that goes on the top of his nose, and this will go up onto the beanie itself. So I'm going to attach this to the bottom and then onto the sides and leave this open. And then we will go onto the eyes and the eyebrows and the ears. Okay, so I have my little nose snout here, and I decided I'm going to go ahead, I just attached this piece to here, and this is still open. I'm going to go ahead and stuff it. So I just have some regular stuffing, cotton stuffing. Use any kind you want. And fill it out. You can really see it starting to take shape now. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this piece to my beanie so I can line up my eyes properly. So I just wanted to show you that really quick. Okay, so I've attached the snout and I've attached this top piece here, and now I'm going to show you how to make the eyes. We're going to put it right here, and then the eyebrows, and then the ears. So go ahead and grab your yellow yarn and we'll continue. Okay, just wanted to show you what it looks like so far. I've got everything attached on one side. I got the nose attached, the eye attached with the eyelid, then the eyebrow, and then the ear. And he is so stinking cute. So I'm going to show you how to do the eye and the eyelid and the brow here, and then the ear. And I've also put a little face on him, looking at some pictures, and that's what he seems to look like to me. So we're going to continue with our yellow yarn to make the eye. Okay, we're going to start with our eyeball, and I'm still using an I9 5.5mm crochet hook. You are going to need an extra piece of yarn to use as a stitch marker. So we will go ahead and start with that. We're going to chain 2. You're going to want to do it a little looser so you can get into there. That's 1 and 2. Then we're going to do 5 single crochets in that first chain that we first did, the second chain from the hook. So just go in there, yarn over, yarn over. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then just go ahead and pull on that tail, and that will close this in, just like that. Okay, so now is when you want to add your stitch marker, so you don't have to count every time. Just hold that down, and we're still going to crochet right over our tail. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around now. And then this would be our first stitch over here. Might be a little difficult to get into to first start it. I'll pick up both of those stitches. There we go. Show it who's boss. So that would be 2 in there. And we're going to go all the way around to the stitch marker, doing 2 in each. And you want to do right even where that stitch marker is, because we haven't done that stitch yet. We're caught on something else here. There we go. Okay, we're going to pull our stitch marker out and go to the next, hold up to the next row, and now we're going to do a double crochet, 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next, and 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1. So we're still increasing as we go around. So this would be 2, and then we're going to do 1, and then 2, and then 1. Let's go ahead and do that all the way around, and we'll continue. Okay, I finished that row, and I've moved my stitch marker up, and now we're going on to the third row, and we're going to do 2 single crochets, 1 in each of the next stitches. That'll be 1, 2, and then an increase. Show you that again. 1, 2, and an increase. So go ahead and do that all the way around to the stitch marker, and we'll continue from there. Okay, we're getting a nice little curvature. This is exactly what we want. So now we're going to do 1 single crochet in that next stitch. And we're going to do a decrease. So you go into the next stitch, you pull up, have 2 in the loop, go into the next stitch, pull up, you have 3, yarn over and go through all 3. And then do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. I'm going to show you that again. Pull up, you got 2, go into the next one, pull up, you have 3, go through all 3. Go ahead and continue this all the way around. This is going to start pulling our little eyeball in. Okay, we completed that round, and we're going to do a decreasing round again. That's really going to pull this eye in. So go ahead and do 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease all the way around. Okay, so this is what you're ending up with, and you can go ahead and pull your stitch marker out at this point. You're going to want to leave yourself a longer tail. Go ahead and pull that through. And then you're going to want to trim your tail from the beginning and turn this right side out. Just like that. So go ahead and make 2 of those, and then we will continue. Okay, so you're going to want to take your black yarn, and I cut about 15 inches or so roughly, and I got ahead and threaded my needle. So you're going to need your needle handy at this point. And now you are going to go right through the center of the eye from behind. Tilt that, maybe you can see that a little better. So the center is right here, and we want to come up right through that. Just like this. And you're going to want to leave yourself a tail on the going through the inside, because we're going to use it to help us tie it off when we're done. So just take this, and we're going to go around the opening of that circle, just like this. It just makes it look more like an eye. Whoops, sorry about that. And just go around it a couple times to where you like what you see. And do that with both of your eyes, and we'll continue. Okay, I've got my eyes where I want it, and then just go back in. Just don't come out this time, and pull your needle through the back, just like that. And now you can use these 2 tails to tie it and knot it off. And then grab your white yarn and we'll continue.